It's always hard coming back after a trip where all you were doing was relaxing, having fun, and enjoying your time away from home and responsibilities. So, one of the ways that we decided to help with that transition was by going to our favorite restaurant, which is Doug's Burgers. But right after, we definitely had to get some groceries done. However, we had fun with it, so we started off by getting some flowers to brighten up our apartment. These were pretty cute and they came with a vase, so we got them. And then I also decided to get some goodies, so something that I wanted to bake, and I have a sweet tooth, so I got the blondie mix again, which you saw me make in a previous video, and I also wanted to try the brownie mix as well. And then we just continued to browse around for, things that we wanted to continue trying that maybe we hadn't before, and obviously also getting some of the things that we know that we needed and that were essential. But Trader Joe's always has a good selection of interesting items in my opinion, so it's fun to just kind of browse around and see what you find, and this is one of them.
Taste. I was not a pickle fan for the longest time, 24 years of my life basically. So I would say probably about a year ago I started really liking pickles. I still would not just eat one on its own. We're gonna try this combo because we really like the 85 degrees jalapeno cream cheese bread, so we're gonna see if this works out. Like you saw me get, we got some more coffee, and then we also got more mixes. I already did these were really good, and I'm excited about these. So this is gonna go with our collection. Currently we have the Four Sigmatic ground coffee, and this one's really good because it has lion's mane and chaga, which is helpful for, like it says, like thinking, focusing. So we kind of use this on its own when we really want to focus, or maybe a combination when we're going to school and we feel like we need some of that. But yeah, definitely recommend that. And then the Reserve has this really good brain and gut creamer, so we like to toss this in with more liquid creamer. And yeah, we should do a whole pantry video because we have a lot of things to discuss. But yeah.
When it came down to the pickle chips, I felt like it had more of a strong seasoning. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the dill, but it was alright. I did give it a 3 out of 5. I wasn't able to finish this bag, but I shared it with my friends and they liked it. And this was disappointing. I was expecting it to taste more cream cheese like or jalapeno-y, but it had an interesting aftertaste that I did not enjoy. And the night ended with us sitting on the floor during a storm. We wanted to be extra safe and didn't want to risk being in the path of a tornado, which we weren't, but my fiance is pretty afraid of tornadoes now living in Texas, and it's one of his biggest fears, but we were all right, luckily. Now he does follow a tornado weatherman or just a weatherman in general, so that's kind of what we were doing while we were sitting on the floor. And this is when the productivity and cleaning kind of took over. So I've been wanting to clean up this shelf for a while. I've been seeing how it's been accumulating just soil and dust and even some spider webs just because of the plants that we have. And it doesn't matter if the windows are closed, the little babies find a way to get in here. So I definitely wanted to clean it up, and then I also wanted to add different crystals to kind of change the vibe a little bit. But me, decided to go ahead and just take everything off. I vacuumed with a little mini vacuum that I had. I then sprayed it down and wiped it off, and just kind of decided how I wanted to place things after I did that to both sides. And it was, like most things, trial and error, and I honestly don't know if I like the results. I feel like I just made it even more cluttered than what it was, but we'll see. For now it's nice and clean and it's different, and we'll see if I have another day where I decide to just sit down and change things up. here you have it. So this was the finished result. I tried to kind of match things up with color, so I went from one to pink to bluish, and then on the other side it was just kind of a mix. I didn't really change too much here. I kind of just left it as it was, but I did add a couple more crystals. Like I said, I'm not 100% satisfied, but it is what it is for now. And after that, we're still transitioning from our trip, so we decided to go out again and try this cool place that one of our friends told us about. It was good, but honestly, I felt like it wasn't a place that I'd probably go back to. Like, it was kind of lacking, especially these little desserts. I was hoping for more. So at the end of this trip and coming home, I realized that there's a couple of things that I like to do that would help me transition better. So one, it would be to definitely put away my things right away. That's the type of person I am. I don't like to have clutter of old clothes, used clothes, or toiletries. So I go ahead and put that away so that the next day I transition easily back into, where I usually find my items. Two, I definitely still try to keep the vibe going. So like you saw, we went to restaurants, we were still going out to eat or trying something new to kind of keep that same feeling while transitioning back. And then three, even with your day-to-day activities, whether that's going to Trader Joe's or a grocery store, you can make it fun by finding a new item to try at home. You can also change something in your space, whether that's cleaning and reorganizing or just kind of adding something to it. But those are my 3 tips. So go ahead, like, subscribe if you'd like some more fun days with me, whether that's relaxing or productive. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.